You're working hard, but your cortisol might be working harder. It's the enemy you didn't know you were fighting.
If you're someone out there who's been training hard, you're constantly tired, you're not getting results, you've got fat around your stomach that just won't shift, you're not alone and it's not your fault. Tonight we're going to talk about how high cortisol could be sabotaging your fat loss goals and how to fix it fast.
Yep, so grab our cortisol recovery guide, a science-backed guide to rebalance your training, sleep and stress to get you back to building lean muscle faster, burning that stubborn belly fat and waking up energized and motivated again. If you want a copy, DM or comment below reset and we'll send it out to you.
Most people believe that, and they say to themselves, if I'm not getting results, I mustn't be working out hard enough. And then they assume in turn that more is better, more workouts are going to equal better results. Soreness equals progress, like it's absolutely a must to be sore the next day. Like this could not be further from the truth, and it's not the goal, not the primary goal. Rest is lazy, having rest days is just slack and it's like no pain, no gain, you're not gonna get there. And this is a big one. I need to sweat and really feel my muscles burning and be completely fatigued and burnt out to get the best results.
Yeah, and so, a lot of these beliefs come from the gym community themselves, trainers pushing double sessions, back-to-back workouts, things like that, 2-a-day workouts even, and also the mentality that you need to spend hours upon hours in the gym to get your results. And, the old school, no pain, no gain, as you mentioned, which is, couldn't be further from the truth, really. So people have learned to associate their effort with exhaustion and not their effectiveness.
And I mean, we've definitely been there too. When we first started, I was training for an hour and a half and I was training 5 days a week. And what about you?
Yeah. When I was there, I was, one of the gym bros who, like, what's a rest day? Where's my rest muscle and how do I train it? So I'd be in the gym every day, and I went 7 days in a row once, and then I got to the gym and my whole central nervous system was so taxed that I could barely even pick up a weight. Like my muscles weren't sore, but... And I was just like, what am I doing? So, you need to obviously...
You live and learn.
You live and learn. Listen to your body and, don't make these mistakes.
So the story people tell themselves is, I just need more discipline. I must be doing something wrong with my diet. And often this is despite they're actually eating quite well, but their cortisols are high. And then, of course, people think automatically, I need to drop my calories further. I need to starve myself to lose weight. I need to skip meals. I need to take out breakfast or lunch so that I'm eating less calories overall.
Yep.
Also, I need to run or up my cardio. And this absolutely works against high cortisols and especially trying to shift that belly fat around the stomach. It just actually accelerates that whole thing. And
yeah.
In saying that, also, fitness and fat loss are on opposite sides of the spectrum, and it's really deciding what your goal is. Is your goal fitness and running marathons or whatever, or is it fat loss and body composition? And if it is body composition, it's learning to train smarter.
Yeah, less is definitely more when it comes to cardio.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
And, we would go as far to say that walking is the best cardio you can do with your weights. You don't even need to run or do HIIT or any of that other stuff. The shit. Or unless you really love it and you want to, but really totally unnecessary for great body composition.
Yeah.
And this is a big one. I'm just getting older. This is just normal. I just have to accept it. And really the truth about that is I think people, as they get older, it does get that little bit harder. We all know that. We're nearly 40 now. But, it's not expecting that you can continue eating a typical Western diet in your 40s, 50s, 60s and eat the way you did in your 20s and 30s and get away with it. Because if you get your food right, being older, you will get results.
Yeah. And so what are some warning signs of...
your body always shows you messages and you'll always get these red flags. It's super important to listen to them. Most people don't listen to them, even though they're your body's screaming at you. This is fatigue, brain fog, belly fat, poor sleep, and no gains. And how many people probably suffer from one or multiple of these on a regular basis and don't even attribute it to high cortisol or anything?
Yeah. And a massive one of those is extreme fatigue in the mornings. So even if you've had 8 hours of sleep and you wake up and you can't get out of bed, that's a massive sign that your cortisol, you've got cortisol problems. Like your cortisol's too low in the morning and not high like it should be.
Yeah.
So that's a dead giveaway. So how do we combat all this? We got to learn to train smarter, not just harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
this is where everything changes. Once we understand how cortisol, overtraining, and recovery all work together, we unlock the secrets to success, really.
Yeah.
Better energy, faster muscle growth, reduced inflammation, improved sleep, accelerated fat loss, all things like that. So how do we do that? Okay, so sleep, as we mentioned before, sleep is a must, 7 to 9 hours. Can be hard sometimes, but a massive cause for cortisol problems is lack of sleep. No matter if you're doing everything else right, you don't get your sleep right, you're in a world of problems. And that goes with all the other things as well that we talk about. With your training, 2 workouts a week plus some walks is generally sufficient for most people. And probably no more than 3
on top of it.
Yeah, and probably no more than 3 to 4 workouts, I would say, for anyone. And that's with everything on point.
Like your food's got to be on point to get the benefits
sleep,
out of that. Otherwise,
recovery.
you're just pushing your cortisol through the roof. And, with busy modern life, exercise is stress. You just elevate your stress, makes it harder to lose fat.
Yeah, because you got to be able to, whatever you're doing, you got to make sure you can recover from that. Yeah, so it's not just overtraining, but it's also under recovering.
And also taking into consideration your lifestyle and, whether that's being a busy mum or a business owner or only getting like 5 or 6 hours sleep. Like if you get less sleep or if you get broken sleep and your sleep shit and you can't do anything about it, then it's like absolutely not overtraining. That will just really sabotage your results.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you're somebody who wants to break this cycle, actually get results and like train smarter and less burnout, just comment reset in the comment section below. We'll send you this blueprint on how to get your cortisol levels under control.
We will.
Yeah.
All right.
Catch you soon.